Hi everyone, travel addict guy here, and I'm in the train station here in Porto, and one of them anyway, it's called Trindade. So I guess like Trinidad in Spanish, and this seems to be more of a working class neighborhood. And these machines are quite interesting, guys. I'm going to show them to you now because I had an issue. First of all, they're in Portuguese, but you have to push these buttons here. So if you push here, it will turn into English. And you hit buy, and then you have to buy a trip. You can also buy a daily ticket, but here's what got me confused, guys. They just have Z2 zones. So they're like zones. How do you know the zones? Okay, right here is how you know the zones. So I'm actually going up the coast. I'm going to this place called Povoa. There it is, de Varzim. Okay, zone 6. So that's how I know, guys. I'm going to zone 6. So I had to press zone 6. And then I had to go through the process, and I got a ticket that looks something like this. So there it is, and it was actually really cheap. It was actually really cheap, guys. I got 2 different tickets. I bought 2 here, so a round trip. I hope that's the case for €3.40, and I got the card. So here's the station. So I was talking to this nice young man, and he helped me out where I need to go, and I actually need to go on the other side. So I have about 10 or 12 minutes to my train. So let's go under and we'll cross over to the other side. And I'm gonna be heading down to the coast, guys. I have not been down to the coast yet, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's go, and it's a beautiful sunny day. So that's where I'm going right there, guys. Povoa de Varzim. So I'm heading there, and my train should be coming soon, guys. So I'm gonna take you with me on the ride. So let's go, guys. So getting off the train, guys, that was a nice journey. The train is a lot slower than in Spain, but you get to see the countryside even better. And I'll have to say something about the trains. Wow, they are so quiet, guys, so smooth, just so nice. Wow, and a lot of people on that train. But we're very close to the Atlantic Ocean now, guys. And we are further up the coast, northwest of Porto. People are very quiet, respectful on the train. Hardly any talking. I didn't hear people on the phone. And I think that is even more so than in Spain. It was so quiet, even though it was packed. So we got a little bar here. Sopriso Tapas Bar. And look at all these foods they're offering, guys. Wow, different plates. I had not seen these plates in Porto. So already seeing different things. Croque Madame. And this is the bacalhau, which is a cod. And there's a francesina. That one looks a little different. It's got an egg on it. So looks like the plate of the day is carne estofada. In Spanish, it's estofada. So it's like a stew. So that sounds really good, guys. I get it all, it looks like, for €6. So definitely want that plate of the day. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Let's go in and take a look. Wow, guys, I think I came to the right place. This place is called Sopriso's Tapas Bar, and you get everything for €6, guys. I'm getting the stew, a soup, a beer, and I think maybe something else. Wow, guys, fantastic. So we got a guitar and some of the Portuguese items there. Look at that. They're actually showing on the news here, guys, long lines for vaccination And they've already ran out of the vaccines, it looks like. Some people complaining. Wow, interesting there. Here's my soup. Not bad, guys. So a little soup, but what do you expect? And got some bread with it. It is gonna be hot. That's what you want, guys. Today's a nice day. Closer to the sea, it gets a little colder here, so I'm glad I brought my jacket. You didn't really need it in the city, but you need it here. So let me give it a try now. Oh yeah, nice and hot. They don't seem to put a lot of stuff in the soup. I had the same thing in Porto at another place. It's definitely hot and has a nice little taste to it. Look at this, guys. Wow. I guess I found the place Adventure Elliot was talking about now in his video, guys. Look at this. So a shout out to my friend Adventure Elliot. I was watching your video last night, my friend, about cheap places in Porto. I have been in the city or close to the river. I have not found too many places. I found a few places, obviously, more like diners and little cafes, things like that. But most of the restaurants are more expensive. And this one, this is the cheapest I found, guys. €6 for a menu. But the beer, the soup, and look at this huge plate here. Oh my. Oh my, look at that. Take a look at that, guys. We got a little bit of carrot, a little bit of pea, and some meat. Yeah, nice little stew there. Wow. Wow, very tender and very flavorful. I thought it was just gonna be okay, but it's actually really good. Wow, here's the potato. Let me try that.
Isto já é o costume que eu falo para as pessoas daqui, na casa, com muito da casa. E o mais velho daqui sou eu. Os patrões não. Os patrões, mas eu sou os patrões. De cliente, muitos anos. Muitos anos. Muitos anos aqui.
Ah, so he's many years here. I'm understanding some of it, guys. And tu nombre?
Eu, Zafria.
Zofria. José Fria.
José, não é Zé. JF. José Faria.
José Fria. Eu sou Kevin. Um gusto.
Graças. Oh.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Então, é o meu passatempo. Entre aqui.
Obrigado. Guys, this is the lady here that served me. And this gentleman here I was talking to, he loves this bar. He comes here all the time. Todos os dias, não?
Sim. É o meu diário. É o meu diário.
Ok. Perfeito.
Manhã das 9, esta hora, 14, 15, 16.
Ah, in the afternoon he comes here all the time. Okay. To enjoy a beer. Wow.
Em banco, a casa.
Perfecto.
Chega a casa, a ver bom café. Mais uma imperial.
Funny guy, he's telling me he comes here all the time. He goes to get a coffee and a beer or something to drink. What is your name? Vania, okay. Un gusto, Vania. Muchas gracias. Obrigado. Muy buen comida. Me gusta. Delicioso. Okay, so I told her I really loved it, guys. In fact, I gave it €1.50 tip. Everyone was so nice here. Wow, those people were amazingly friendly in that place. Let me show you the name again. Sorpreso Bar. They were offering me coffee as well, but I had coffee before, guys, so I didn't want it. So very nice. And that woman, she didn't speak English, but she spoke Spanish. So I think I mentioned that in other videos. If they don't speak English, they usually speak Spanish, or they can understand me anyway. So hopefully soon I'll be learning some Portuguese. And it's so interesting because I can read most of it. It's just the sound is so different, guys. I'm just not used to it. So let's head on down to the beach now, guys, and see the Atlantic Ocean, or the boardwalk anyway. Well, look what I came across, guys, this fort here. Take a look at that. Very nice there. So heading down toward the sea. No, I'm sorry, not the sea, the Atlantic Ocean. Wow. We're not in Malaga, we're in Porto. Look at this. We're actually not in Porto now. In another city, Povoa de Varzim or something like that. Look at this. And did they build something inside of there? It looks like they built a house inside of there, or a church or something. Wow, check this out today, guys. Was not expecting this. And some writing here. I love this. So, a construção desta inaugurada. So this was stuff like written here. Actually, it's in Portuguese. And very cool. I don't know if that's original or they added that later. Looks like they might have added that on. And take a look here. Here's the gate. Hola. Look at this, guys. And can you just go in for free? That would be awesome if you can do that. And a drawbridge. Look at that. An old drawbridge. Here we go. Crossing the moat. There is no moat. And into the castle. Or the fortress in this case. Let's see what these doors are like. Just wood. I'm surprised they're not steel or something like that. And what do we have in here now? Looks like they've added some things here. What are these, apartments? And here's a well. I guess this was the old original well. That's what I think it is. It must have been. It's covered up. And what do we have here? A restaurant. So they basically added things to it. Sushi and cocktails. So almost silly to me, guys. They've taken this fortress and turned it into a tourist exhibit, but that's what they wanted to do, I guess. And is there anything to see in here? Let's see. Oh, it looks like there's stuff to see in here. So some of the original, probably the original church. Or is it closed today? So it's closed, guys. You just have to look through there, which I'm not able to film through there very well, it looks like. So now the fort is a tourist place or a nightclub. But once again, very cool looking from the outside. I would say that we found the next interesting part of our little adventure today. Take a look at this. Wow. That is pretty amazing here. So obviously some stories about the city. And here we go, we're getting a look at the sea. Oh, I keep calling it the sea. We're getting a look at the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. Looks like a harbor here. I think it's a good place to start. Take a look. So look at this here, the harbor. Wow, that is cool. Look at the seawall. And you've got some of the yachts there, looks like. Wow. And maybe some of the fishing boats there too. So they're both sharing it. Wow, this is so nice, guys. And what are these here? They're all along the side here. Are they just the lights for the nighttime? Why do they have to be so big? Looks like there's almost a speaker in there too. So how do we get down here? That seems to be the trick. Maybe over here, I guess. And it looks like a casino. Wow. So they have a large casino here too, guys. How about that? Okay, so here we are down at the harbor. Look at this. Here's your small boats, probably your fishing boats. And your larger boats over here, your yachts and such. And it's a good distance to walk over there, guys. Look at that. It's a long walk over there to see the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So here's some information about the city. Here it is, Povoa de Varzim. I guess that I'm saying it right. And look at this. So definitely was fishermen here. There still is. You can't really go in there, guys, because there's actually a guard there stopping you. So I talked to him. He told me you can go around here. Look at all these murals. These are gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Oh, those are beautiful. All using that blue color, which is famous here. Those are just fabulous. Look at that. Look at those scenes of life. People in the water. Wow, look at the swimwear back then. It was very different than today. Wow. And some of the people, I guess, from the time. Wow, look at all those medals. Definitely some kind of generals there. And people fishing. Look at that. This fishing looks like they were fishing right there off the shore. Probably back then there was so much fish before these big boats and things came in that they have now. And all this modern equipment, you could probably just take the fish right from the shore. There was so many. Can you imagine how many fish were abundant and in the ocean at the time? And today we are fishing our oceans to the brink of extinction. Many species, guys. Look at that. I would not want to be in that boat during that storm. Looks like maybe they are escaping the ship. Because the ship is in trouble. It looks like they just are trying to escape, I believe. Wow. That looks very treacherous there. Wow, look at this beach. Look at the size of this. Oh my, I was not expecting that. How long a beach is that? It will take you a long time just to walk out there. I can't even see the sea from here, guys. Unbelievable. I guess this is a Chiringuito, but it's quite far from the sea. Not like in Spain where it's right there. Absolutely insane, the distance. Okay, well, here is a look at the sea. Unbelievable, guys. Look at the size of this beach. Oh my Lord. This is absolutely stunning, guys. I do smell that sea air. Wow, it smells quite nice. A little salty. Actually good for the sinuses right now, guys. Very surprising what I'm seeing here. And it's a thick, coarse sand. It's nothing like Barbate. That's what I'm feeling right now below my feet. Okay, so it wasn't as far a walk as I thought. I guess it was just deceiving. And I'm already close to the sea, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say it again. To the ocean. I want to slap myself. And look at these waves. Oh wow. This is not the Mediterranean. Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls. This is the big mama here. There were some big waves coming in. Look at these views, guys. Now here you start to get more of the powdery stuff. Now you get some of the more powdery stuff here. Look at those views, they're just beautiful. So that looks like there is maybe a lighthouse there and a walk you can go all the way out on. And a few people here out on the beach, but not too many. Not too many. Let's see if we can see some of those big waves again. Wow, when I walked up here, there were some huge ones. Look at those there, wow. I don't think you'd want to go swimming in that. Very powerful currents there. Let's go this way a little bit. We did reach our destination. Wow, lovely place. Portugal. Very nice, Portugal. I love to see it in the summertime. I love to come back here during the summer. I can imagine these beaches are full of people. A lot of apartments here along the beach. And a casino. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I know I did. We made it to the Atlantic Ocean. Been wanting to do that. Thanks for coming along with me. So we'll see you in the next video, guys. Travel Addict Guy. Take care, everyone.